and I must say I've really enjoyed it. But I think the most important thing is India and Pakistan. Obviously I show a great deal of respect to them. I have no doubt they'll be very strong, and it's up to us to deal with whatever is thrown at us.
Captain, you played for a long time under Coach Golam, who is not with the team right now. So how has been the change since his departure?
As a player, অবশ্যই আমাকে মিস করবো, কারণ ওনার জার্নিটা বেশ দীর্ঘ বছর ধরেই ছিল। তবে প্রেজেন্টে যিনি আছেন না, প্লেয়ারদের ক্যারেক্টারিস্টিকই হচ্ছে যে কোচ আসবে তার সাথে মানিয়ে নিয়ে কাজ করা। তো আমাদের প্রত্যেকটা প্লেয়ারই প্রফেশনালিজম দিক দিয়ে তারা এটাকে মানে, এবং আমার পাশাপাশি আমার সাথে মনে হয় যে তারাও একই কথা বলবে যে তারা ছোটো সাইডটা অনেক মিস করে। বাট যিনি এখন আছেন তার সাথে কাজ করিয়ে নেওয়ার, তার মতো করে মানিয়ে নেওয়ার চেষ্টা করেছে।
Definitely she is gonna miss Mr. Chodon, and not only she, all the players are going to miss him, but she's like to be professional and adapt to the head coach right now. His system, his style of play, so this is it.
Any more questions we have? Yeah, if you don't have any questions, then I think we'll end this session. Thank you so much, Captain and Coach. Huh? Okay.
ক্যাপ্টেন, আপনি ডিফেন্ডিং চ্যাম্পিয়ন দলের ক্যাপ্টেন। আপনি গতবার শিরোপা যে জিতছেন, আপনি সর্বোচ্চ গোলদাতা হয়েছেন, একই সাথে মোস্ট ভ্যালুয়েবল প্লেয়ার। এইবার আপনার ব্যক্তিগত এবং দলীয় লক্ষ্য একটা বলুন।
এখন আসলে একটা লক্ষ্য যে টিমকে যতটুকু সাপোর্ট দেওয়া যায়। অ্যাজ এ ক্যাপ্টেন, অ্যাজ এ সিনিয়র প্লেয়ার, প্রত্যেকটা টিমই হচ্ছে এখানে অনেক কম্পিটিটিভ গেম খেলবে। স্পেশালি যেটা হয়, আমার মনে হয় যে এবার সবগুলো টিমই খুব স্ট্রং। আর পার্সোনালভাবে আমার চেষ্টা তো সবসময় থাকে যে টিমকে একটা ভালো রেজাল্ট দেওয়া। আর অবশ্যই সুযোগ পেলে তো নিজের জায়গাটা যাতে ভালো করা যায় সেই টার্গেটই থাকে।
She wants to perform well, and she wants to give her best. So
Thank you so much, Coach and Captain, and best wishes for the tournament.
Sorry.
I guess we've been preparing all year for the event. This is the sort of pinnacle event for our region. So every camp we've had this year has been geared towards coming here for this tournament.
And the same question goes to the captain. How do you see this event, and how are you preparing?
As the coach mentioned, every biennial year we're here to present to the international championship. So it's been a year-long preparation, and we're excited to be here. And we look forward to a great event for it.
All right, we'll take questions from the press, please. Right, what is hand?
Coach, you came from the other side of the world, this year, getting success in that. Now you come to Saff. How much do you know about the other side of the world?
Yeah, I mean, it's very different to where I was working before in the Pacific. So I've spent the last sort of 9 months trying to understand the culture and get used to how things are done and the football style, and maybe try to change it a little bit so that it can be a little bit more productive of our results. But it's been an interesting journey.
what's the main target that you will start with this?
Yeah, well, top. It's going to be an interesting group, I think. I think everybody thinks that there's a chance to go through to the next round, right? Even if we fall out as strongest. So we'll be looking to see what we can achieve in our first game. You know, we're ready for that. We can get a good result there, and then just take each game as it comes after that.
So your first, as you said, your first match is against Nepal. How will you take on that match, especially on that match?
Well, I mean, really for us, I think that the pressure's on the ball as hosts. And maybe there's not a lot of expectation on Bhutan, but we want to come and see what we can do, measure what we've been working on against this team that's hosting, and from there we'll know what we can expect to achieve in the rest of the tournament.
Same question to Captain.
We're representing our country, and it's our duty to give our best regardless of who we're facing. So our main objective is to play our best game at every single match.
Nepal won't have services on the top striker for the first match. How important do you think this will be from Nepal's perspective?
From Nepal's perspective, I'll keep that to Nepal to answer your question. But for us, obviously, to not have that experience in the team can be looked as an advantage for us. But regardless, without or with her, we just play as per our tactics and our game plan.
Just finished this league in Bhutan, so we played for foreigner playing the league as well. How much has that impacted in building your football inside?
Oh, absolutely. I think we also partook in the inaugural AFC Women's Champions League, and in that, a couple of our national players were in that team, and we also had Bangladeshi players in it. So that definitely helped us gain more exposure, learn from our opponents along the teammates, and Mr. God, the team captain from Bangladesh as well. So that really helped us to sort of get experiences from other countries, incorporate that, and sort of just build on our own experience as well. So I think the AFC tournament did help us prepare for Saff as well.
Any more here? Thank you so much, Coach. Captain, best wishes.
Thank you.
Coach Kashyap and Captain Asha Lata to be in the stage, please. Welcome to the pre-match press conference, head coach and captain. So, coach, India has always been one of the favorites of the tournament. So, how do you see this tournament, and how have you been preparing for the event?
Good afternoon, everyone. Very competitive. I recently appointed for this project, so I did some research about women's. Honestly, I have not followed much. It was always with the men's team. But I find very interesting, and all the nation have strong teams from Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan, and I think it will be very competitive tournament. We get short time to prepare, 20 days, but in national team, I'm also first time. I do mostly club ISL. So again, I have to synchronize the plan, preparing from 3 months to 3 weeks. So, but I'm lucky that I have all smart girls, and learn very picked up, and we were lacking in, I think, tactically. So we put a lot in that, and we become strong team now compared to 21 days. And but very nice. All of Bangladesh, all the teams are very, very strong in all the parts of the game. Technically, tactically, conditioning, physically, psychologically, attitude, fantastic. So it will be very interesting, I feel, and very competitive tournaments for all of us. And we'll definitely try to put our best effort, and obviously to win the great respect to all countries, win the championship once again.
Okay, my question to the player as well. So, player, can you please tell us how are you preparing for the event? And I think you were not in the previous edition, right? So how do you take this event actually?
थैंक यू।
I'll do it. No problem.
सो हमने इस बार अच्छे से प्रिपेयर किया है और ऑलमोस्ट हमारे पास अच्छे मिक्सअप प्लेयर है, सीनियर प्लेयर और जूनियर प्लेयर्स। और जैसे सर ने बोला हमारे पास 21 डेज का ही गेम था, बट जितना हमने उसके पहले काफ़ी मैचेस खेले थे, इंटरनेशनल मैचेस, और काफ़ी हम लोग इम्प्रूवमेंट हुई है इस बार। और आई होप कि हम जितना हमने प्रिपेयर किया है उसके हिसाब से खेले और परफॉर्म करें और अच्छा रिजल्ट मिले।
So she said we're well prepared and we have a very good team and a strong team, and we have prepared very well, and compared to our previous epic we definitely try to do better. And I want to inform you she's going to be 100 international cap for her, so I think we should give big hand to her achievements. So we have two legends I always call, Lata and Bala. Bala Devi also played abroad and has a great achievement for women's football in India. So, and we have great leader, Captain Lata. वो उन्होंने नहीं बोला था, I add it.
Okay, we'll take questions on the press. Yeah, please go ahead.
Coach, regarding your research, especially what is coming out of Bangladesh, as last time.
Would you repeat research?
Regarding your research.
Okay, research. Okay.
Especially what you find about Bangladesh, as you did last time, lost Bangladesh.
Okay. So again, past is past, but a very strong team. I've seen the matches of Bangladesh and all the teams, and they're very well technically conditioned all aspect of the game. They are fantastic. So it will be very competitive match and good match. It day matter. See how we plan coaches, it's different. We plan according to everything will be there. It's day matter how players perform in their day. So that's very crucial. Different environment, different country. That's also very important, and we definitely find tough against Nepal when more people cheer their team. So again, the environment play the important role, I believe. So it will be day matters how they play, perform, team performance, get the result for their country. So a strong team.
India has been dominating this tournament apart from last edition. So is there any pressure to really bring that brand back?
I don't believe in pressure. I enjoy every moment of coaching, and I tell them to players also. Leave every moment, be cheerful and happiness, and try to put your best effort on and off the pitch. And past is past. We won 5 times, history. We lost last time, history. Now we again come back as a new team, new coach, all the players experience a mix of young and old experienced players, and we have prepared very well, and definitely will give you entertaining attacking brand of football which everyone likes all over the world is happy. So our objective is that, and winning is, losing is part of the game. Honestly, best team will win the game. Simple.
Captain, how does it feel to play in Nepal at the stadium?
We played 10 years.
मैं ये सब चैम्पियनशिप नेपाल में 6 एशियन गेम्स भी पार्टिसिपेट किया, और सब चैम्पियनशिप मेरा ये नेपाल में सेकेंड टाइम है, जब विराटनगर में हुआ था उसमें भी। पर मेरे को यहाँ पे बहुत अच्छा लगता है, यहाँ की क्राउड बहुत क्रेजी है। जब विराटनगर में हम लोग नेपाल के साथ फाइनल हुआ था, पूरा क्राउड पूरा फुल था, और मतलब जैसे आप लोग चीयर अप करते हैं उसकी वजह से और भी मोटिवेट होता है प्लेयर को, और खेलने का और मन करता है। तो यहाँ नेपाल की क्राउड में मतलब एज ए फुटबॉलर मैं मतलब उनको बहुत मानती हूँ, और उन्होंने इतना वुमेन फुटबॉल को नेपाल में सपोर्ट किया है, और जो क्राउड है उनकी वजह से भी नेपाल फुटबॉल बहुत काफ़ी इम्प्रूव हो रहे हैं। सो आई एम वेरी हैप्पी, उनकी क्राउड देख के मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है इधर खेलने में। Thank you.
Thank you.
So she wants to say, actually in India most of the matches happen in women's football empty stadiums, to be honest. So she felt very well and very happy when see full packed stadium and crowd cheering, obviously for home team, but they definitely when good moment comes in football for opponents, they also enjoy and support. So that's a very positive part from Nepal. And we also feel is another part of India. The language, everyone, we don't feel any change. So it's very, very, and appreciating the Nepal Association also. They are doing a lot for the women's football. So it's very good side, and they're developing women's football in Nepal.
Last time out, you went to this one and there were a lot of new faces. Team losing same
आप मिसअंडरस्टैंड और मैं टीम में थी लास्ट टाइम भी
बाला नहीं होगी, बाला नहीं थी, वो इंजरी हो गई थी.
So there have been new additions like Mara has come to the squad as well. How do you feel? Is the team better than the previous series this time?
या ऑब्वियसली क्योंकि उस टाइम पे प्लेयर जो भी बाहर खेल रहे थे वो लोग वापस नहीं आए थे, जो भी इंडिया के बाहर जो क्लब में खेल रहे थे. और हमारे पास बहुत जूनियर प्लेयर्स थे उस टाइम पे और प्रिपेयर के लिए काफ़ी कम टाइम था. और अभी कोचेस ने भी मेंशन किया है कि बाला देवी इंडिया में एक गोल मशीन की तरह माना जाता है. और हम सब उनके ऊपर होंगे कि इस बार मतलब जैसे हम लोग ने लास्ट टाइम जो चीज़ नहीं कर पाया है वो चीज़ हम इस बार करके दिखाएंगे. थैंक यू.
So she's saying that very proud moment that last time Bala was not there because of injury, so mostly young players. But now this time we have 4-5 players we play abroad from Bentoy, Manisha and others. So Manisha is playing in Greece and she recently joined our team yesterday. So very talented girl. It's very proud moment for Indian women's football, and many girls play abroad. Each man's not able to do it. So that's also very positive sign for women's football. And what do you say? Yeah, so Bala is very experienced players, and she's also had scored 49 goals. I just come to know yesterday only from our media manager that 49. So she's next goal will be 50. So century, दूसरी half century बनाने वाली है. So both are from Manipur, and we have a very strong team. From most of the girls play in Manipur, almost 8 to 9 girls from Manipur. So that, as I said before, agent hai dono. So she's very happy with the preparation. Okay.
I think thank you so much. Thank you. If everyone is present here, all the teams, and coach and the captain. So welcome to the pre-match press conference, head coach and captain. So now, firstly, can you please tell us about the preparations you have been making for the event?
First of all, thank you all the journalists who are here. To be very honest and kind to football, I would say that South Asian teams, other than Nepal and India, cannot agree to say that they are well prepared and they are focusing on women football. Let me be honest. But with the condition and with the situation, I think we are prepared for the best.
As the coach said, we are not fully prepared for the tournament because of we had a local tournament in Morris, and it was very difficult to practice into tournaments, so it was difficult.
Okay, questions on the press.
Northeast doesn't have successful player in this tournament. So what's your target for this time? Result-wise, what are your targets?
I mean, let's just begin with the competition and let's talk about where we will have. I'm just excited and I'm really, looking forward to be challenging.
Questions?
To the captain, what are the problem women football in now is facing now? What kind of?
I would would say it is a bit difficult in Maldives because the FM, how the FM is in Maldives right now, is not in a good position. Because of that, we are getting little bit difficulties in practicing.
But I think there's much difference in the climate as well, temperature from there and here. So do you think it's going to be playing any role there?
It could, but let me be honest with you. I think the girls, they have been here more than 3 or 4 times, so they are quite used to the country and they are quite used to the weather conditions. Although, that I say so, but still, there will be some difficulties with the players, but it won't be a major problem for the players.
Any more? All right, thank you so much. Thank you. Let's proceed. Welcome to the pre-match press conference, Coach and the captain. So, Coach, how have you been preparing for the event? This is your second time as a coach, I think, for this team.
Yeah.
So, how do you see the tournament and how is your team? Because you came a little earlier than the other teams, right?
Yeah, of course. It's the second time this year. We came a little early so that we could get accustomed to the weather, to the conditions, to see how our players are fitting in into this, and our preparations have been okay. I would have liked to have a longer training camp, but it is what it is, and we're going to try to deal with it and try to see where we take it from here.
Question to the captain. So, captain, how do you see the event? Your second time as a captain for the team in this competition. So, how do you see the players? How have they gelled? And preparations, can you please?
Yeah, so I think we're excited. As you said, it was the first time 2 years ago that we returned to football after an 8-year international ban. So again, last time, we were there to participate. I think 2 years now down the road, we're ready to compete, and the team's excited. This, again, I think for all of our teams, this is our World Cup, so we're excited for it.
All right, we'll take questions from the press. Please raise your hand if you want to ask.
Same question, Coach. Coach, last time it was pretty much of a comeback only. I think it was only really hard for the players as well. But I think there's much time from that time to now. Has the team grown up to its fullest, do you think, as a coach?
No, I think teams can change every time, so there's no such thing as a complete team. I think we have grown a little bit from the last time. We've progressed, we've had new players, we've got players who've come in, who've left. We've changed a little, training ideas, training plans, tactically, technically, we've grown as well. So yes, of course, we feel a little bit more comfortable this time, but I think, yes, of course, I think we can grow a little bit more and we can always keep growing. And I think that's the best part about football, because football keeps evolving every single day. So you just have to be up with it, and some players are going to be here, some players are not going to be here. So that's the way it works.
So my question for the captain. So in your group, there is a 5-time champion India and the defending champion Bangladesh is there in your group. So it will be pressure for you or what?
So again, our girls, last year we came off, playing our first ever Olympic qualifiers as a women's national team, and I think, that really set the stage and has helped our team grow in confidence and be able to handle big games. Like, this is why we play football, right? Is to play against the best. So we're excited.
If you look at the sports, India and Pakistan has a very big mind. This goes up to this as well. So you're starting with that big game tomorrow. What has been the team morale? Does it put additional pressure that you face in India?
No, I think it's the best thing you can have. You can have the best first game, India-Pakistan. What else can you get bigger than that? This is what we live for. This is what we want. We want to have the best games first. We enjoy the pressure. We enjoy the occasion. And, for us as a team, it's just another game for us. We've played bigger matches than this. But yes, of course, when you talk about rivalry, it's there. But in the past few years, we've played a few really, really big games. And I think this is just like another match for us.
Next time, will you go for big fight as compared to the last 16?
Like everyone's been saying, the past is the past. So again, we're going to first focus on our first game. After we focus on our first game, then we can take it to the second game. And again, every game we show up, we're going to play the moment and we're going to stay present.
So Coach, Nadia is back, let's say in that way. So how moral boosting is it for the team?
Oh, absolutely. I think I think all the teams, they want their best players to be playing. And I think she's, in the past, she had a really good experience, and you guys all saw that. It was amazing. And I think we're ready to shine again. I think we have some other players as well. It's not only about her, but I think we have a lot of other players who are, very comfortable and getting into the grooves to play high-level football. And that's the objective, try to go and compete at the best possible level. And on the day, show up and try to perform.
So, Coach, heading towards the Saff, Pakistan recently had the women's championship that day. So, can you talk to us about how the championship went and was it helpful for the team development?
Yeah, of course, because we haven't had the championship in a very long time. So having this championship and seeing a lot of local talent over there was very interesting for myself. We have picked up a lot of players from that championship, and I think it's become like almost like a pre-tournament to the Saff. And I think that's really helped us as well.
A couple of new faces in this squad, right?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of new faces you will see. I think again, like one of the coaches mentioned, that we want to play good attacking brand of football. We all want to watch goals. We want to have fun. So that's the objective, and we try to go and do the best we can.
So last international fixture was against Laos, which was a win, right? So it's been pretty gap for the national team. So how confident is the team?
Listen, I think that was again a year ago almost. I think from that moment we've grown a little bit more. Like I said in the beginning, we would have liked to have a little bit of longer camp and maybe a few more friendlies in the middle. But every federation has a fair share of their own problems, and I think we have our issues as well. But it's something that I cannot control. I can only control what's going to happen on the day. Not even that. I think only training sessions is what I can control. And on the day, it's up to these guys a bit. That's it.
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So welcome to the pre-match press conference, Mr. M.H. Dhoni and Captain Dushani Madhushika. So Coach, tell us about the
Yeah, good afternoon everyone. So as the coaches said, except the India and Bangladesh, so we also same scenario. We start our practices 40 days before. So I have seen some players getting improved. So thing is, even the 40 days, we had some shortcomings because we did not give the permission to play. Right, and at the moment, color was of flat. Right. This is what I'm saying is. So this is everything happened, but we cannot ask excuses to anyone. So at the moment, my team is get shape, and they have improved to fight with other teams.
same question to the captain. Can you tell us about the progress?
What she said is we have started practices 40 days before, and after a long time we started our football. So after last Saff tournament, we stopped football in Sri Lanka because of the suspensions there. So 40 days before we picked the players from the trials, and what she said is she is going to just play football in the one.
Group looks very open, so what are you targeting? Are you
Yeah, the group is open, but we are just planning to match. So we are focusing on first match against Maldives. That is our main target. And after that, we'll see what's happening for the other matches.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
Thank you, everyone.
Whose phone is this? This one?